Jolly Maxing. Are you still Jolly Maxing?
I've had to pump the brakes on Jolly Maxing because I was gaining weight a lot in the lead up to Christmas. Lynch, I went through a little phase where like it started the way like a drug relapse would, where I was driving around doing errands like Christmas shopping, and was like in a gas station. I was walking to the Diet Cokes, and I passed like a quart of whole milk, and I was like, I'm craving some whole milk. I haven't had milk in ages, and so I got a quart of whole milk, and I'm like driving around town like it's nice and cold out. I'm drinking a whole quart of milk, and then for like literally, I drank the whole quart of whole milk, which is 620 calories, and
nice fat calories.
Nice fat calories, and I was like lying to myself. I'm like, look, there's protein in here.
I love that calculation. Yeah. We're like, I worked out 2 days ago. How much protein is within this jelly?
Just total fat guy math. And I think I had a 10-day streak where I drank at least a quart of whole milk every day. And then I did a little mental math where it's like, all right, that was 6,000 calories. And I know there was at least one day in there at my grandma's house where I drank a whole half gallon of this like glass bottle milk over the course of the day because she made a giant chocolate sheet cake. And so every time I went to get a piece of sheet cake, I'm gonna also have some milk with it. Obviously,
of course, you're not a fucking idiot.
And like my
we could have water.
My pants were getting tighter, and I have like a
tighter, like as
drinking
in
water.
You're not even like buttoning up the button, and you're doing the belt up on the last notch, and you don't even do the button up, and you're
where like you sit down in your pants, and like the front of it does that fold towards your fly because your belly's pushing on it now. And I was already like, when I'm banging on all cylinders, I'm wearing 32 jeans. When I'm in like dire straits, I'm at 36 jeans, and I was like wearing these 34s. And except they were the stretchy kind of 34s, and I've allowed myself to fall into the trap.
You're in like
before.
pudgy purgatory in the middle place between.
And I'm sick of it, sick of being fat again. I'm going to stop before I get truly fat again. And so I've been exercising. I've been cooking boring fucking meals for myself every night to like
what though? You're not doing 5 almonds as a snack, right?
No, because I'm still doing a lot of lifting. 5 almonds. No, I do like.
That's Woody, bro.
I've just been like cracking a bunch of eggs and putting the leanest ground beef I can buy. I'm like making a scramble and then eating a baked potato with like no butter on it. It's so boring. I feel like I'm in prison.
What about your guns though? You sitting on some thick guns there?
I'm working on it.
That means they're big though. I saw Taylor and I was like, oh, this guy. Look at this guy doing fucking bicep curls. Yeah, we got Taylor in the kitchen right now throwing some powder on the table. Last time I did a video with some guys from PKA and they threw powder on the table. It was much different from this, let me tell you. Oh, he's strong. Look at these guns. You thought of it, right? Wow. By the way, he's taller than I thought, and he's more muscular than I thought. Look, this guy's out here making pie?
His conviction is solid, so...
His conviction is solid.
I'm trying to mimic the way your face looked back in the day. Very somber.
Yeah, but I'm happy now.
That's true.
Bicep curls 3 times a week.
I appreciated that compliment Harley gave me when I met him. He was like, "You're both taller and more jacked than I thought you would be."
Yeah, I think I instantly started grabbing and slapping your arms.
I even texted Harley. I even messaged Harley. Like I was looking at the raw footage of that whole shoot, and I was like, low key, I was like, "Damn, Taylor's looking jacked, dude." I don't know. Like, you can't tell on PKA what's going on. It was just like pretty shocking to catch you in like a medium shot where you're looking.
It is weird. Like if you gave someone the task of setting me up to look as fat and awful as possible on PKA for 10 years, they would set up my camera and lighting exactly as it has been. I look so all like sometimes, I want to see the comments on the show just to see how it's being received on YouTube and everything, make sure everybody's liking it. And then in the sidebar, I'll see like PKA clips highlights, and it'll be like my face from like one of my fattest phases on there, photoshopped into like soy jacking. And I'm just like, I find myself like scrolling down quickly to get it off my screen so I don't have to be confronted.
But this, I posted this one actually.
That's not too bad.
No, it's a cute picture. I thought.
Thank you.
This is a cute picture of you. It's a cute. Yeah. This is a cute little. I put this on PKA. I asked him. I was like, I want questions for Taylor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No, but Lynch actually has a list that he put together himself.
No, I just wanted to ask him when he felt that that 34 waist flip over and he's drinking quarts of milk, did you triple down? Like sometimes when I feel that, I'm like, this is a later problem. I'm about to sit down.
No, what do you mean? He's doing it right now. He said he's handling it.
I'm doing it now,
I'm
but
saying
there
that
was
like in the moment, I'm not handling it. I'm like, I feel it. I'm really not happy about it. I'm like, this is
One
not-
day in 2019, Lynch jolly maxed, and he has not stopped since
I
then.
never came
Taylor.
back. Yeah.
You're on a streak.
He's
You
been
just-
on a jolly. It's been a Jim Jam Jolly Max and Jubilee for Justin.
And I am
Lynch.
jolly. I am fat and
Non-stop over.
yeah.
It's like
I
No, but you know
that's
what?
a
He's got a
loss.
good fat. That's why he's lucky. Like I get fat. Like my body does weird shit. It like weird things happen. Like my underwear, like the waistline on my underwear flips down.
Well,
I've had that. We've all been
It's
there.
weird. It's like, you know, it's like on your body. It just goes, and now it's like a fold all around. And then I'll fix it, and then it goes, and it'll do it again. And I know I'm like not fat when my underwear stops doing that. When
I
it's
like
just chilling.
a big wake up call for me is like if I'm getting out of the shower and like I like catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror in like a side profile and I can see
tough, yeah.
my big fucking love handles, and then I turn towards the mirror to get a full, you know, body to see what I'm doing, and I just got big birthing hips, big old bitch
Dude,
hips.
I know what you know what I do. Like actually, like so it's not like an angle. Like I'm not completely bladed to the mirror, but I'm like kind of like reaching around, maybe like drawing my back left leg from the right, and I got this corkscrew thing happening.
Yeah.
And I look and I see that in the mirror, and there's just a bizarre shape that would never be shown on TV or something of a man's body. And like it would never be shown anywhere. No one would ever, and it's just this thing. And it's just like, remember that time, Lynch, I was wearing my shirt and I was showing you that my love handle on it, and you were cracking up. You were like, it looks like a tit.
I have a question for Taylor though, because you're getting back into it. Are you in a relate? Like my
He's
problem
not giving
is,
you his secrets, bro.
No, my
He's not
problem
giving
is
you his
I'm
secrets.
like
I know what you're trying to
married,
do.
I have a kid. Like I basically have no reason to get in shape. Are you? In
And
a
that's why
relationship, or
you
are
have no excuse, Taylor.
Like,
This
if you,
guy,
like, are you supposed to be in shape right now, or are
You
you
gotta do
not
it for your
supposed to be in
kids.
shape right now?
I mean,
Based on
ideally, I would
relationship
always
status.
be in shape. I
yeah,
mean,
you dated.
I have a girlfriend that I've had for
okay.
about a year and a half now or
Oh,
so.
yeah.
And
So
I've,
you could be Jolly Max.
I
at that
like,
point.
I like tricked her. I was in such good shape, like when we started dating, and then just like slowly, like had those instances where it's like, you know what, you do deserve an entire box of Cheez-Its tonight. You do deserve to buy a family size carton of goldfish that they use to like hand out snacks in Dixie cups in kindergarten classes, and you should have access to that at all hours of the day. And then you just slowly get fatter and fatter, and then it gets to the point that you put on a t-shirt that's been like in the wash cycle for a while, and you remember it being flattering on you, but then all you can see is it sticking to you like a vacuum sealed package around the back. Like, you know, when your love handles are sticking out further back than your inner back does, and there's this like disgusting chasm. And so I was starting to get to that point again, and I was like, I'm shutting this down because I've been in the trenches, you know, fat wise. I think it's an old Bobby Kelly joke where like I think I'm on like my 4th or 5th fat. And shout out Bobby Kelly from the O&A show. But I'm trying to fight back, and like it's one of those things where like every time I get back, like for me, like I'm 6 feet tall, like 190 is like where I start really feeling good. I'm seeing a little, you know, stomach definition, stuff like that. Not any sort of abs, but like, you know, lean, you can see the definition and they're starting to show up. And then I get like fucking high on my own supply. I get like fart
you're like,
smeller mode where I'm
this.
like, I deserve this. Man, your delts are looking great. Well, it wouldn't hurt you to order pizza again. Sometimes
Jack, guys like
normal
me enjoy
adults get
pizza,
pizza
yeah.
3 times in 1 week. Dude, there was a period of darkness where I was gaining a lot of weight where like my treat every single Thursday after PKA was like eating an entire pizza. Like I would get a whole pizza, and it's like I do the show every week. And Thursday's not always the most active day for me because I'm fucking sitting here making dick jokes online. But to answer your question,
Because
it
being
feels
single
so
is the
good
antidote.
to be muscular.
Yeah,
Like,
being
you should
single
do
is the
it. Like, it
antidote. Like
feels
being
good.
like I need to leave my family like very badly. Like I have to like separate from my wife and my child for like 3 months. Guarantee I come back with a 6-pack. Like for
You know,
sure.
yeah,
but I have to
the
live a
thing is,
single
Taylor,
life.
when
I
you-
also have to
Lynch.
be on
The
the dating
reason
app.
why
Yeah.
Lynch is the reason you say like Lynch is actually he could push his fat much further than I could push my fat until people like if I put on like 15 pounds, my mom would be like, you look like shit. You're not eating right, are you? Like 15 pounds is like, it's weird. It sits on like the bottom of my left tit. Like my body's doing weird things. It's not like stored where Lynch can store his fat in a way that by the time people told him, hey, you're looking kind of fat, he realizes a very large project to undertake now. Like I was getting notified constantly, 15 pounds, 20 pounds. And I pushed it when I didn't see people publicly in pandemic. Like I pushed numbers to astronomical heights beyond 300, you know? Yeah, no one was like, people didn't see me, so I didn't get it on. But like Lynch, by the time people were like, hey, you've been putting on weight? That's when he's like, oh yeah, he's got like 65 pounds.
It's already too late.
Yeah,
to tighten up.
It's like I have
an ex-athlete over here.
And then there's also like the tricky thing to fall into. Like at my absolute fattest ever, probably 4 years ago, 5 years, I don't actually remember anymore. But at my absolute fattest, I was on this constant train of rationalization where it was like, I'm lifting weights all the time and I'm stronger than I've ever been. And so like, just keep doing this. And then there was just one day, like again, where I was changing to get in the shower and I just looked at myself. And usually a nice trick for me to tell how fat I'm getting is, you know how if you like twist your trunk down like this in both directions laterally, you can feel where the flesh touches, like from your upper body and the lower upper body. And like, I noticed like in that time of fatness, it's like, I'm not moving at all. And there's already creases there. This is disastrous.
Oh, the standing side crease. I remember my boy Zach. I remember the year he got standing fat creases. Yeah, like I saw him, he took his shirt off. I was like, whoa. It's like the back looks like it's bending to both sides at the same time. Always.
I like to imagine my body like on a beach, like that it's someone else. And I like run myself through the rigmarole of what I would think about someone else's body, where like if it was mine. And like when I start to get to the point of like, that guy's got to get his shit together. It's like, yeah, you're that guy now. You're binge eating pistachios. And then at the beginning of every weight loss like
the whole bag
endeavor, I always do this shit where I overeat something that's technically kind of healthy. Like I'll buy a bag of pistachios and I'll eat 600 calories of them to the point that I've got like guitarist calluses on my fingers from how many I'm cracking open. And then after like a week of that, it's like, all right, let's be smart.
I had a Costco sized bag.
What'd you do?
We bought, and then within 2 days, like I ate it in 3 days, like a Costco sized bag. And my wife went to go get one, and she's like, where are the pistachios? I was like, too late, man. What are you talking about?
Don't lie, Lynch. I know too late is a big line that I say. Whenever someone's like, you ate all the thing, I'm like, too late, bro. It's been here for like 72 hours.
Who would you think? Food in the house for a week? What are you, stupid?
72 hours. Like, what are you thinking? This delicious thing that I love and you kind of like, you think it's going to be here forever? And if you want, we can go get more. I want another one. Let's go get more.
We can do it. We can get 5. It's Costco.
We'll do a quick run.
My most recent dangerous endeavor into something that's like quasi technically healthy was I got these dried apricots from the grocery store because it's like high fiber, they taste really good. Sure. And like I'm like one of those idiots where I saw something online that was like, did you know a lot of people are potassium deficient because of how much sodium is in our diet? And I'm like, oh, that's so true. And so then I literally Google, I'm like, high potassium foods, and it's like apricots right up there.
Yummy.
And so I went and I got some from the grocery store, ate the little container, fantastic. And then I was like, these are too expensive for me to buy at the grocery store. I wonder if there's an Amazon solution. And there's like some Turkish company that sells them in 5-pound bag. 5 pounds is an enormous amount of dried apricots is what I learned.
They're dried,
the label of
it, no liquid in there.
The label on it is like one of those foreign country labels where the brand is called We Got Nuts, and there's like claims on it that aren't in great English where it's like soft and delicious. Like and so like I got this giant 5-pound bag of them, and so like over the course of a week I was just eating handfuls of these things, and like 3 days in, it was one of those foods where I didn't realize how much fiber I was consuming. I had like a whole day where like I shit so many times and the volume of it was so remarkable that I was like, I must be clearing out pizza
Yeah.
from months ago. I must
Yeah,
be clearing out
you got
chicken
old ones
wings
in there.
Yeah, I fired
Yeah,
out some
yeah.
old ones. It was like one of those shits where like it's where it's like cresting the water.
It's where like, or I've had some more that are like so crazy that it's like it's a different shit. And I know because it looks doesn't feel. I mean, it just looks different. Like this one is like hard and dark, and that one's much softer and
It's
lighter.
like sedimentary layers and
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, that one's been in there, and it never would have came out if this one didn't come out. And this is definitely the Chinese, but how did the Chinese get out first? I had it after. I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, there was some sort of like wacky races happening in your lower intestine.
Well, I'm at the level of fat where like I consider burgers snacks. Like that's not even a meal. That's just a snack.
It's a dangerous game, my friend.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he is. He's been.
I've been teetering.
Yeah.
Listen,
You
I'm
can
like
do
He's
it.
been enjoying life.
Yeah.
I'm like Jolly Maxi is a perfect way.
He
to
doesn't
describe it.
gamble.
I don't
Doesn't do
drink.
drugs.
Yeah, I just might eat
eats
5
hamburgers
hamburgers.
and snacks.
I just might order $50 worth of fast food and eat all by myself in my car like a real scumbag. Come home with a little meal and be like, oh, I got a meal for us. What do you think?
Oh, I've done secret meals before. Yeah.
Well, I want you guys ever hide? Like I don't know what the situation is with your girlfriend, but like at one point you were married, Lynch. You're married. You guys ever like hide garbage?
Hide garbage?
Yeah, like finish a bag of chips and like fold the bag
From my
of chips
wife?
into your jean pocket and
my
like
wife?
throw it out later or something. Yeah, it's somewhere else. Yeah, like so they're not like, where's that bag of chips or like some.
I've done that shit where like my like she or like now my girlfriend's like asleep on the couch and like this is like 2 hours after I'm like, I'm getting back in great shape again, babe. I'm going to be jacked and you're not going to have to fuck this fat ogre. And then like I find myself like in the pantry like coughing to cover up a bag of pretzels opening. And then I have like this shame of like, you're hiding eating from your girlfriend. Like, and then I get indignant where I'm like, she's in your house. You can eat as much as you want, brother. And so it's like this,
That's what it is.
Difficult thing to overcome.
It's like anytime I've gone through some fat shit, I'm always like, you know what? You want to be better than you. So you got to stop listening to you because you was a little bitch. And you don't want to listen to you. You want to listen to you because you are a warrior. So you should be you. Don't be you. Be you in your head.